What's going on, everybody? How are you doing out there? Stop before you say anything at all. This right here, I know you're probably thinking this is like a goth girl, some kind of goth lady waiting at the bus stop for Scarlet and Raven to get off the bus. Might be a rainy day. He's got his little, she or he's got his little umbrella there with the skeleton, just so you know, extra goth. But this is not. This is Tamie Downe during the Newlyweds. That's a great name for a band, the Newlyweds, but he went pretty industrial there, I guess, for some time after Faster Pussycat. I think this band that he's got with him is the it's the exact same band that he still has to this day for the most part. But he's got them all dressed in uniforms and stuff, and he's all dressed up. This is from 2002. Is there anyone else that could have been like an outrageous kind of freaky, Columbine-ish kind of a fellow that maybe Tamie's getting a little bit of inspiration from? And you find inspiration in the weirdest locations, don't you? But we're about to listen to probably the worst version you're ever going to hear of "These boots are made for walking, but that's just what they'll do." You're going to hear that from these guys here. It looks to me like it's their opening song. You know, usually when a band comes out, they hit the stage live, they say, "Hello, Tallahassee, how you doing?" You know, they really give it to you. And this starts out with about a 3 to 5 minute little chug of industrial noises, and then they come out and do this. If you don't know Boots Are Made for Walking, where is it? Hey, there's me, peekaboo. Boots Are Made for Walking. Why is that showing up there? Sinatra, Nancy Sinatra. Here we go. Yeah. Here she comes. Where?
You keep saying you got something for
me. Her lips ain't even matching. Nancy Sinatra, she was the daughter to Frankie Sinatra. So let's get into this. We're going to chug along here as I'm going to give you a taste of this beginning here and see what you think of this. Yeah, there's a lot of that, a lot of black screen, then it pops on. And you're hitting them with the lights there to go, you know, and obviously this audience out here, they're just happy as clams about what's going to go on here. Yay! Does a single person out there look like they'd love a goth version of kind of a poor man's version of Marilyn Manson going on there? This lady's bringing bar stools out to all the security. No one's standing up for this. So a lot of that going on, and then, oh, here he comes. Okay, we're going to get back here because he's going to... Oh, look at him. They all look like they're enthused with that. They say, "This is the audience for us, guys." I do recognize that fella. They're like, "What do we put in those big red armbands that we have? How about a skull?" So they say, "Nice. Who's up next? The Newlyweds." Nice. Nice. So even though this has been going on now for a solid, well, actually a minute and 24 seconds now it's been going, he has been camouflaged. Tamie Downe has been gothified into the dark steels and blacks and grays of the background because he's so goth. This guy's giving the horns. We got one guy's like, "Bro, I'm not going to stand up for you guys, but..." Yeah, this is pretty much the same band he's got now, I believe. Yeah. This is stuff's like, I don't, you know, don't take more than a spoonful of Robitussin, but this'll put you right to sleep. This is what happens when you get on them ding-dongs. You get on them downers. Look at this. You got a little nose ring there. That's cute. I mean, was there anyone else around that time that would have had the dark, scraggly hair and just, you know, kind of going, you know, going crazy with the uniforms and all that? I can't think of anybody.
Now someone else is getting all your best. These boots were made for walking.
My God.
That's what they'll do.
One of these days it looks like...
Gonna walk all over you.
Yeah, that drummer's the same guy. He's a bit lighter in the loafers there, lighter in the waistband. Is he on the ding-dongs? The what do they call them? Barbiturates?
You keep saving when you wanna be a changing.
Oh,
What's right is
he's very what you call that? Very David Bowie-esque. What do they call that when they're you know? What is it called? David Bowie-esque. He's got. I hope he doesn't smoke that cigarette till it burns his lips. That's just what they'll do. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't that fella guy? He used to put his hair back in that pretty bandana and stuff. Remember him? He was the main guy. This looks like the guy from the Faster Pussycats. Remember he used to put his hair back like a lady from the 1940s. Guys, we got to work on the dance steps now. I mean, I think the weirdest part of this whole thing is that he's just holding that umbrella the whole time. You're like, what did the goth kids get into? What do they do? Harvey, tell me what the kids get into. What do the goth kids do? Yeah, and that Dead Sea sticker too. They're definitely an industrial kind of a band. Is that bat guano? Yeah, what do they do? Well, I'll tell you what they do have. They have lots of makeup on, black hair, and a black umbrella. Oh, that's very good, Yogi. Yes, that's good, Harvey. You're good at your job, Harvey. Musket, is that guy's the name? He put his hair back like a lady from the 1945s that was headed to the beach. And I want to say his name was Brent Musket. No. I don't know. Look at that. If that isn't... Did he light another cigarette? Do you think he's got that outfit laying out somewhere, or is he hidden that in the back of the closet? He still wears those jeans, I know that, those leather pants. Did he get a different hat than the rest of them? So he's like, I'm the lieutenant. They've got so advanced with their industrial that they need this little computer over here. And the drummer's running the computer now. It's like, well, now that we've gotten into the industrial game, we're going to need that computer. Yeah. Was this a huge hit for the Newly Deads? I'd love to get a look at that crowd one more time. Oh, they're throwing a little Sabbath in there, huh? Huh. It was a nice change up. His name Muscat. Look at that. Oh, I'm one of the Beatles. Isn't that kind of a Beatles haircut he's got going on there? Maybe he's a Ringo. This guy doesn't do anything, you know, any illegal substances, does he? And he hasn't moved an inch. The only thing he's done that whole time is move his arm up and down for the cigarette. Take a hoot, blow it out. Take a hoot, blow it out. Take a hoot, blow it out. What say you? Was that the worst version of These Boots Are Made for Walkin' that you're ever going to hear in your entire life? What did you think about Nancy Sinatra's version? That's the one that everybody knows, that you see in the movies and all that stuff. Daughter to the guy that used to sing, "That's Life, and I can't deny it." But get in them comments and tell me what you thought of that. Were you a fan of the Newly Deads and this industrial era of Tamie Downe's career? And who was the other guy that would have been about that time period? And he was like a goth overlord. And everyone thought he was great. I can't remember, but swinging it. These boots are made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these